Good morning, my students in Modern Arab Academy School, boys and girls. Today, our lesson is vocabulary in course book, page 24, in Unit 1. Okay, please open your course book 24 and follow me. Okay, now our lesson is about look at the picture. And what do you think? Look at the picture. Let's go shopping. Shopping. So, our lesson is about vocabularies related to shopping. Vocabularies that are relating to shopping, which means shopping vocabularies or shopping words. Okay, now we will understand, we will know some words, some vocabularies about shopping. Okay, look at the picture. Who is this? Who's this man? Look at the picture carefully. Okay, this man is jeweler. Jeweler. What's the meaning of jeweler? صائغ أو بائع الذهب. This is jeweler, right? Number two. Who's this? It's easy, right? This man is baker. What's the meaning of baker? Baker means خباز. So we have jeweler, صائغ, baker, خباز. Number three. Who's this? This is cashier. أمين صندوق or cashier. In Arabic we call it cashier. Okay. Number four. Who's this man? This is called fishmonger. Fishmonger, which means the one who sells fish. بائع السمك. And we have flowers here. So, florist. What's the meaning of a florist? بائع ورود, بائع ورد. And we have here pharmacist. Pharmacist, صيدلاني. And we have here the supermarket. From here we can buy many things. From jeweler we can buy jewelry. From baker we can buy what? Bread. And cashier, the one who give him the money, right? Fishmonger, بائع سمك. Florist, بائع ورد. Pharmacist, صيدلاني. And supermarket. Supermarket, in Arabic we call it supermarket, right? And you should memorize the meaning of these words, okay? And here we have some words about what? About shopping or the containers. Containers means الأوعية, وعاء. Okay? Some of them containers, and we have another words that we use in shopping. For example, we have dozen. What's the meaning of dozen? دزينة, 12, right? And we have loaf. What is loaf? رغيف. Slice, شريحة. Look at the picture. Bar, لوح. For example, bar of soup or bar of chocolate. لوح من الشوكولاتة. Piece, قطعة. Okay? Piece of cheese. And we have jar, we have tin, can, bottle, mug, cup, glass, jug. From the pictures you can understand what? understand the meaning of each word, right? And here we have a price tag, which is بطاقة للسعر. Okay, price. And we have here receipt. What is receipt? فاتورة or وصل. And we have here trolley, which is عربة. Okay, look at the picture, you can understand the meaning. Okay, طيب miss, what is the idea here? Let's see. Our lesson is the answer of this question. How can we count or measure food items? What's the meaning of count? يعد. Measure يزن أو يقيس. How can we count or measure food? How can we count or measure food items? But before that, we should know some words. We should know the container. The container means وعاء. Okay? Let's see the video, then I will continue explaining.
Containers and quantities. Cups. Mug. Glass. Jug. Jars. Can. Tin, UK, tin can in the US. Six-pack. Bottles. Tub. Box. Packet. Carton. Liter in the UK. Tubes. Bags. Spray can. Spray bottle. Dozen. Basket. Kilo in the UK. Slice. Bar. Piece. Tray. Loaf. Pack. Bunch. Bowl.
Okay, now we knew the containers, right? Now, what is our question? The question is, how can we count or measure food items? How we can count. Count يعد. Measure يقيس أو يزن. Okay, now how can we count or measure food items? Now we have a table here, right? Now some from the container. From the container, we can count food items one from the container. What's the meaning of container? وعاء. And some from the portion. Portion جزء أو قسم. And some from the shape. From the shape شكل. وعاء container وعاء portion جزء أو قسم من three shape which means شكل. Now, what is your idea, teacher Rawan? Now, from the container, here we explain the container, right? For example, jug, بريق, glass, كاسة, cup. This is cup. فنجان, mug. What's the meaning of mug? We use mug in Arabic. We have bottle. What's the meaning of bottle? زجاجة أو قنينة. Can and the tin and can the same. Tin علبة حديدية. Can the same. Can and tin the same word. And we have jar. Jar as جرة or as إناء for honey. Okay, most of the time for honey. And we have dozen. Dozen, دزينة. We have loaf, رغيف. We have slice, شريحة. We have bar, لوح. We have piece, قطعة. Okay? And I said we can count food items from one from the container or from portion جزء أو قسم or shape شكل. Number one, we will focus on container. Container means وعاء. Okay, number one, jar. What's the meaning of jar? جرة أو إناء. For example, this is an example. A jar of honey. جرة من إناء من العسل. Okay, a jar of honey. And this is the jar. Okay, this is jar. Number two, tin. What's the meaning of tin? علبة. علبة, for example, علبة حديدية. This is tin. هيها. This is tin. This is tin. For example, a tin of tuna. Tuna. A tin of tuna. Okay? Number three, these are containers, jar, tin, bottle, mug, bucket. Okay, from what? From the container. Three, bottle. What's the meaning of bottle? قنينة أو زجاجة. A bottle of water or a bottle of milk or a bottle of juice. Okay? Number four, we have mug. A mug of tea, a mug of milk, a mug of juice. Okay? In Arabic, we call it as mug. Okay? This is mug. This is mug. Here. Here is the mug. Okay? And number five, we have bucket. A packet of cigarettes, for example. رزمة. A packet of cigarettes. Cigarettes, سجائر. Okay? A bucket of cigarettes. This is how can we count, measure, how we count, how can we count or measure food from the container, يعني from the container or from the portion or from the shape. Okay? These are examples أكيد. From the portion جزء. Portion means جزء أو قسم. Slice شريحة. A slice of orange. A slice of orange, for example. A slice of pizza. A slice of bread, for example. Okay? شريحة من البرتقال. A slice of orange. Number two, scoop. Scoop, when you listen scoop, your mind go to ice cream, right? Scoop, a scoop of ice cream. What's the meaning of scoop? مغرفة. A scoop of ice cream. In Arabic, we call it as a scoop, right? A scoop of ice cream. Number three, we have loaf. What's the meaning of loaf? A loaf of bread. رغيف. رغيف. A loaf of bread. Okay? And we have bunch. Bunch means باقة. Bunch of flowers. Or حزمة. مجموعة. Or عنقود. For grape. Okay? Bunch of flowers. Bunch of flowers. باقة من الورود. Okay, and we have here dozen. What's the meaning of dozen? دزينة 12, right? Dozen. A dozen of pens, for example. A dozen of egg. A dozen of pencils. Okay. And here we have pair. What's the meaning of pair? Pair means زوج. زوج. A pair of earrings. Earrings يعني الحلق for girls. A pair of earrings. A pair of socks, for example. Socks جوارب. Okay, a pair of earrings. And number three and the last thing is head. What's the meaning of head? رأس. For example, a head of cabbage. What is cabbage? ملفوف. In Arabic, we call it as رأس ملفوف, right? A head of garlic. What is garlic? ثوم. ثوم, miss. A head of cabbage. A head of garlic. From the shape. هلا, what is the idea here? We can count food items from the container, from the portion, from the shape. 1. You should know the meaning of each word. Jar, tin, bottle, mug, bucket, slice, scoop, loaf, bunch, dozen, pair, head. Okay? And I make a table here to know how can you count food. Okay? For example, I can use a bottle of water and I can use uh, a mug of water, right? عادي. Okay, and this is the idea. Jar of honey. هلا in the exam I will the question is uh, jar, tin, bottle, mug, bucket, and I will give you a picture and you should know a jar of honey or a tin of honey or a bottle of honey or a mug of honey and so on. Okay? Slice, a slice of orange or a slice of pizza. Okay, you should know the container. Each container here should know the container. الوعاء. And you should know the meaning in Arabic here. Okay, now let's do an exercise. Here we have an orange, right? This is a slice of orange. We can say a loaf of orange, right? A slice of orange, شريحة. Number 2, we have a tin. This is a tin, and can and tin is the same word, okay? A tin or can of soup. Here, tin. This is tin. علبة حديدية. Okay? Here we have carrots. Carrots. What is carrots? جزر. So what is the correct word? A bunch of carrots. Here this is a cup, right? So a cup of hot chocolate, a cup of milk. Look at the container. Okay, the container الوعاء. Okay, here what are the container here? The bottle. This is bottle قنينة أو زجاجة. So 2 bottles of soda, 2 bottles of water, 2 bottle of juice, for example. يعني this is bottle, okay? Now here, this is a cake. A piece of cake. قطعة. A piece of cake. And here we have chips. We can use as a bag of chips. Okay? A bag of chips or packet. Packet here the meaning becomes packet is like in Arabic packet. A packet of chips. Here we have tuna. This is our example. A tin of tuna. A tin of tuna. tin علبة حديدية. And here we have a bowl. Okay, زبدية أو a bowl of popcorn. This is bowl. Okay. And we have here a box. صندوق. A box of chocolates. A box. This is box. And we can use a bar of chocolate, right? And here we have bottle. Again, like here, a bottle of ketchup. Okay. A bottle. And here we have jar. This is jar. A jar of cookies. And here we have a box or a carton. You can use it as a box of egg, a box of eggs. And here we have a bunch, عنقود or باقة or حزمة. So what is the correct meaning here? عنقود, a bunch of grapes. And the last one is a glass of juice. A glass of what? Juice. كأس من العصير. Okay, so this lesson is very easy, right? Now, you should write what? Wait, please. You should write the meaning in this slide, okay? Here, you should write what? In your notebook. You should write jeweler صائغ. أو in Arabic we call it as جواهرجي. Okay, بائع الذهب. You should write jeweler and you should write baker خباز the word and the meaning. cashier أمين صندوق. fishmonger بائع سمك. florist بائع ورود. pharmacist صيدلاني and supermarket is supermarket in Arabic. Okay, write the meaning. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 on your notebook. على الدفتر write the meaning. This is number 1. Number 2, here you should know what is the container. Okay, يعني just look at the picture and memorize it, the picture. And please write here the meaning on your notebook. هلا على الدفتر 1 2 3. 1 price tag and receipt and trolley عربي in your notebook. يعني every word with its meaning. Okay, يعني the meaning here and the meaning here. 1 2 3. Okay, and this is our lesson. يعني we should know how we can count food. Okay, هلا container on one page. Okay, portion on one page shape on one page or line أكيد. container على صفحة, portion على صفحة, shape على صفحة. Okay, please write every details. Write the meaning. Okay, container وعاء. jar, a jar of honey for example. tin, علبة. tin of tuna. bottle, a bottle of water. mug, a mug of tea. packet, a packet of cigarettes. Okay, we can use packet as رزمة and as in Arabic باكيت. باكيت دخان, باكيت chips, باكيت cake. Okay, and portion على صفحة لحال. portion slice, a slice of orange. scoop of ice cream. loaf, a loaf of bread. bunch of flowers. dozen of pens. pair of earrings. head, a head of cabbage. garlic. okay, cabbage ملفوف. garlic ثوم. and you have homework page what? Page 24 in your course book. Please answer the questions in pupils book, page 24. And don't forget the meaning on your notebook. The meaning here, كلمة ومعناها on your notebook. The meaning here and the table here. One, one, one. One page, one page, one page. Okay? And this is an example. Okay, thank you for listening. If you have a question, please ask me. Thank you for listening.